King, Mecca Media, yo, with another Black Thought. Look, man, I kind of want to talk about that whole Dr. Wesley Muhammad thing, brother Dr. Wesley Muhammad situation, about what he said about the college or getting a degree in Afrocentric studies is one of those BS degrees. Now, if you listen real closely, excuse me, I'm out here getting my walk on. Want to make sure ain't nobody running up behind the guy. But listen, if you listen closely to what the brother was saying, he said, for the most part, our people go to college and get BS degrees. Now, what I take what he meant from BS degrees, exactly what he said. He says degrees that's not practical. Practical meaning degrees that you're going to be able to use to get a job to sustain yourself and ultimately your extended self, which is your family or your nation, okay? So he's saying that basically we going to school getting BS degrees or degrees that's not practical as far as being conducive to generating lucrative funds so we can take care of ourselves, our extended selves, and ultimately our nation, okay? But some people kind of taking his words and making what they want out of it. Now, if you listen from a one-dimensional perspective, it sounds just like he said, Pan-African Studies from college perspective, and then get a degree in it is one of those bullshit or BS degrees. But the question was, name some of those BS degrees. Now, when he named it, he did say Afrocentric Studies, okay? He said that. But I think the hook that what he was trying to say, and I think he said it, but most people missed it because I don't hear nobody talking about it. He said, when we go get any of those type of degrees, okay, you do not need to go to the universal studies or university studies and spend $80,000 or get $80,000 in debt for a degree that you can get doing independent studies or joining the Nation of Islam or joining some type of study group, or even if you in your right mind, meaning the people that you deal with can build you up and give you that knowledge you can't get in college. So he's saying those type of degrees, specifically the Pan-African Studies, you can get on your own. We should be getting it at home, but we already know what's going on with that. Excuse me, you know, I'm out here getting my walk on, so cats is walking up behind me, coming up in front of me, so I'm trying to keep it all the way real, you know what I mean? So, in short, I think that's what the brother was saying, totally. Why go to college, get a degree that you won't be able to use? That's number one. And why incur some serious debt trying to get it, or after you get it? I think that's what he was saying, period. I know that's what he was saying. So big ups to my man, Dr. Wesley Muhammad. I thought he would hit it right on the nail. He don't need to apologize. Most conscious brothers who wasn't offended by what you said is right here with you. Sometimes we gotta think from a three-dimensional perspective when we listen to somebody talk, instead of once we get offended to react, because I'm sure, just like me, we don't find it a bad thing that people get degrees as far as Afrocentric studies. That's dope that you can do that. I know people with them, you know, I know teachers that's teaching that. So big ups to them, but his grand point was, we don't need to go get in debt with that, especially if it's not being practical. So in the meantime, in between time, have some fun to get something done, but more importantly, y'all, film it.